And the talk is on.
Hey guys, welcome to JNS Talks with Show and Joe.
How's everybody? Hope
Ho-
everybody's cool.
Hope everyone had a wonderful 4th of July and the 4th of July weekend. It was fun. We've been on the go since 4th of July. Seeing family, doing barbecues. We actually just got back from seeing my cousin from Trinidad. We were in New Jersey. But anyway,
Yeah,
hope everyone had fun
that was crazy.
and nothing too crazy happened. Hope everyone was safe and responsible and all of that.
For real.
So, today's topic, I wanted to talk about opinions, people's opinions. And I think it's the perfect timing, being that we just started this.
Yeah, for real.
I think a lot of people are thinking, oh, that's cool. I've got a lot of DMs, a lot of messages, a lot of texts saying, oh, you guys are so dope. This is going to be fun. It's going to be successful. And then there's the 0.5% that are like, what the hell? Another couple doing another podcast, but ours is totally different. So
For real. Yeah. I think we need to address the whole topic of opinions
yeah,
in general.
like that was on my mind anyway. I wanted to address opinions, but now's the perfect timing.
Yeah.
So let me just start off by saying this:
Go.
opinions are like assholes, and everyone has one. Everyone thinks their opinion is based on facts. It's better than the other person's. Everyone's opinion doesn't hold value, but they think they do. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, definitely. Everybody thinks that they live in this little bubble, right?
Yeah.
And their opinion, for some reason, they think that their opinion is gonna affect your world. Guess what? Your opinion is only gonna affect your own head, your own little bubble right here.
Yeah.
You know, like my thing on opinions is, if you're gonna have an opinion on something, make sure it's a constructive opinion.
Exactly. Constructive
Let's be real.
criticism is totally different from an opinion. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like you can't come and tell us, oh, I think your podcast is going to be whack.
yeah,
As opposed to someone who's done a podcast or is active, like really been active on social media and is giving us pointers. You know what
yeah.
I mean?
Oh, of course.
And they actually know what they're talking about. But also, just because a person knows what they're talking about doesn't mean that we have to go by your opinion.
Most definitely. It's not. We're not trying to say that anybody has come up to us yet and say,
Yeah,
"Oh
no,
yeah,
no
your
one has.
Nobody has. If anything,
That's just an example I'm using.
it's been so far. It's been positive.
Mhm.
What we've been seeing so far.
And thank you to everyone that's been
For real,
supporting us
thank you,
so far
thank you,
and excited for us.
and for the future subscribers and listeners and viewers, thank you.
Yes.
Because without these positive-minded people, nobody will get anywhere.
Yeah,
You know, and
definitely.
those negative, because when we talk of opinions, we're talking about negative opinion.
Mhm.
Because most people, when they have an opinion, is a negative opinion.
Yeah, especially nowadays, people are so judgmental.
Yeah,
Jesus, people would rather mind someone else's business than their own. And I don't understand it. I really don't.
I don't know. To me, the problem with people that have these opinions is that they want to seem important. They want to seem like they're adding their little 2 cents,
Yeah.
or just want to kick you or punch you in the gut. I just did a punch and a kick. But anyway, yeah. They just want to kind of put you down when they say,
Yeah.
oh, you whack, your podcast sucks, or whatever it is in life.
Yeah.
Let's say you got a new job and you're grinding it, or you just started your own business, and somebody's like, "Oh, why don't you do this? Why don't you go to school better and
Mhm.
study this?" Well, fuck all that.
Yeah.
Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. The only person you should satisfy is yourself.
The only opinion you should value is your own opinion towards yourself. and that's the only opinion you should pay mind to.
For real.
hmm So it's like, if we were to listen to other people's negative opinion, so many things wouldn't be as they are. We probably wouldn't even be together
Oh,
if we were to listen to other people's opinion.
oh yeah, definitely.
Shit, the amount of shit we've heard
Oh
since
my
we
God.
were not even when we became parents. The amount of shit we've heard since we were in high school.
For real. High school. Let's bring it back to high school. Um, well, you know, I think that people be like, "Oh yeah, that's so high school," but guess what? People still do it into the 30s and the 40s. It's for the rest of their lives.
Even though we've graduated high school, a lot of people's mindset has
Ha-
not graduated high school.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, definitely.
Hmm?
Most could have a paper. Most could have graduated college, and they still have their mind school mentality. You know,
The high school diploma don't mean shit. Like
any diploma don't mean shit. Let's be
you could
real.
you could have and pay all the education you want. If you don't have that certain maturity, that certain way of thinking to better yourself and to know how to interact with people in a positive way, all that shit don't mean anything.
They really don't, because it's always like I say in life. You can know as much things, paper, books, read all this. When it comes down to it in life, is a whole different story. That's why you have, especially in our generation, all these kids that graduate college, been sheltered, been in a bubble for their whole lives.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, go into a job or try to get a job because jobs are tight out there.
Yeah.
And when they do get a job, it's like, oh shit, this is real. This is for real.
It's the
This ain't
real
a
world,
joke.
baby.
Yeah, it is. It is.
And people take the phrase education is power, they take it out of context. They take it for half of what it is. They think education meaning only school. It's
Yeah.
not just school. Education is everything. You can educate yourself on so many things without going to school, without paying for a class. It's education comes with experience also.
Yeah. In my opinion, education is not just school. You know,
Mhm.
education is everything. Because people think education equals school. No, education is school. How your parents parented you,
Yeah.
how the environment raised you, how your friends, what you did by yourself in order for you to learn. Like nowadays, you got the internet, you got Google. Educate yourself in those platforms. Read some books, read some nice articles online, and guess what? You'll become smarter than just by going to school. At the end of the day, I'm not trying to say for anybody else school's whack. Definitely a point for school, but there's something more than just education at school.
Yeah.
You have all these tools nowadays that you could use, and a whole bunch of people they're not using it. You know,
Yeah.
use these tools that we have in this modern world and feed your brain just how you feed your body. Feed your brain.
Exactly. You know how many people have like masters and PhD? They go out into the real world and
They can't do
they
shit.
don't know what to do.
They-
All they've ever done was internships, a little job here and there. But when it comes down to a real job, a real career,
a career, yeah. That's
career,
they're
lost.
lost. And
which also contributes to people having more they
these
feel entitled. They feel entitled
and
to
these
have
false
opinions.
sense. Yeah, exactly. They have these false sense of the false sense of entitlement. You know, oh yeah, I'm better than you because I got a PhD. Remember that teacher?
Oh yeah.
I got a
God.
PhD, and then everybody that has a PhD for some reason, especially if they come from a broke, a broke household or broke neighborhood,
Not
they
a
wanna-
family that has the silver.
they want to just, oh my god, I got a PhD. They want to rub it in everybody's face and
Which is
stuff.
there's a difference between
And it's
being
cool.
proud of it
And it's cool,
and
you
then
know?
taking it to that level where
Yeah.
everyone's like, okay, and
Yeah. Like, going back to the opinion stuff. For people out there that's trying to do something, don't let opinions, especially opinions from family, you know? I'm always gonna talk family is all good. You know, you got raised with your family, you love your brothers, your sisters, your parents.
you have
But
that
at the same
bond.
time, you have some and most family that is gonna kind of discourage you. Why don't you just do this? They kind of want you to take the easier route. Then you have that family and those cousins that, you know, that they just want for you to just stay at this level because they want to be the
Right.
top dog. They don't want you to be the top
Remember,
dog.
people want to see you do good, but never better than them. That statement is so true.
Definitely.
So effing true.
This is what I gotta say about opinions and family. Fuck it. Don't listen to your family. Don't listen to your friends. If you want to do something, you go out there and do it. Visualize it first. Because
Yeah.
if you visualize it, there's something just about visualizing things and then just going for it. Just do it. Just force yourself to do it. Do it like your life depends on it.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, then you're never gonna do it. You're gonna regret it. You'll probably be in that deathbed and you'll be like, damn, I ain't do shit with my life. All I did was just made another motherfucker rich. And that is the worst thing that you could do. Friends. Friends are another thing. Besides family, that family is kind of, they're afraid of losing you in a way, because if you get too, you know, you can see, you've seen it, a lot of people
Yeah.
that people that are listening that are kind of up there, that they made a career for themselves, they know what I'm talking about. When you get up there, when you get your own house, or you know, you get your own apartment, depending on, you know, how you grew up, you know, everybody has different goals. If you're broke and you live in the projects, moving to a nice apartment, you know, is a big step, you know. If you're, let's say, if you're rich, going on to the next level, getting another couple 50 million is the next step. And your family is kind of look at you, you know, like
like aren't you complacent? Don't you got enough money?
and also is, they don't have that, you
Yeah.
know, they don't have that. For example, since most people could relate to the situation of, you know, coming from a regular household, you know, as soon as you buy a house, it's like people are like hating on you already, you know. Oh, you could be, oh, that house is like you know, hating.
Yeah.
They don't got a house, but yet they
A
want
few
to, they want to
people I
make, they
know.
want to throw their opinions in there. Oh, you should do this and you should do that. Oh, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? Like, you're a hater, bro. You know, at the end of
Yeah.
the day, it's, you a hater. You know,
Hating
like,
never looks good. You guys should not be hating.
yeah,
I
like,
don't understand that. If it's not affecting your bank account, if it's not affecting your family, if it's not affecting any aspect of your life, you should not be hating. Like what do other people do that can possibly affect your life? You know?
yeah,
Like
like, if you're gonna, like, I keep going back to, if you have an opinion, let it be constructive. If somebody does buy that house, tell them, hey, you know what will look cool in this house? If you put a nice wooden floor. Or you know what? Save some money. Refurbish that floor. Let's sand that floor together. Have those type of opinions. Be that type of person. Don't be a hateful person that, you know, your opinions are always gonna be on that negative spectrum.
oh, it's a good house, but you could have done better.
Exactly. Put it, bring it to to that positive spectrum of everything. You know, opinions could be good, but most opinions in our world, they're bad.
Yeah. And
Don't,
people are sorry, go ahead.
no, no, go ahead.
People are always gonna have negative opinions in anything you do. Raising your kid, from raising your kids
Number one.
to where you live, to how you live, to how you look, how you dress, to what down to what you eat nowadays. Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
There's people, if you eat meat, oh, you're horrible.
Oh yeah,
you
that's
don't
an
eat
animal that
meat,
you killed.
Oh my god, you too good for this. Like, just let people live.
Everybody's gonna have an opinion, and if you get tangled in those opinions, you're never gonna get anywhere.
Right.
Let those opinions just come out one ear and out the other.
Exactly.
Those negative ones, those positive ones. There's some opinions that are constructive, and when you do find a friend that's like that, hold on to that friend.
Yeah, 'cause that's very rare.
That's rare as hell to find a friend that is supportive of you, and when he does provide those opinions, they are positive opinions. Because most friends nowadays, let's say girlfriends and relationship problems, you're always gonna see this. The girl goes to her friend, yo, I'm having this type of problem, blah 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 blah. Our friend is never gonna give a constructive opinion. Most of the time, she's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, that dude sucks, dumb."
Yeah.
It's always gonna be like that.
As a woman, I've heard and I've seen, yo, he's like that. Damn, just leave him. Just leave him. Just leave him. I have yet to hear someone be like, you know what? Your love is real. You have this beautiful family. Work it out. Nah. People are always opting for the negative part of a
Yeah.
situation.
It's always like that.
And then let's say you take their word for it. Let's say you break your relationship up. Who's gonna be there for you? Everybody's gonna scatter.
Exactly.
No one's gonna help you pick up the pieces. You don't have to do that shit yourself. And what if there's the possibility that if you worked it out, you could have learned the lesson, could have had your beautiful family, you could have had this whole life, but no, you wanted to listen to other people.
Listen to that. Those opinions that don't mean nothing.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, they don't mean yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if it's from your parents or someone, you know, like a confidant, you can listen to it, but don't do exactly as they say unless it deems fit.
Oh
to your
yeah, you
situation,
could
to your
listen
life.
to all the opinions in the world. Just don't act on them.
Yeah.
Like, you know, some opinions, think about them. Don't be a fool and just if somebody tells you, oh yeah, don't do this or do it this way, and go like a robot and do it like most people do.
Yeah.
Or some people don't have the confidence. You know, if 2 or 3 people say, oh, you know, maybe that's not gonna work for you. As soon as 2 or 3 people say that, that's it. You give up.
Yeah,
Boom.
don't
Back
give
to
up.
regular schedule programming.
We only have one life, and we're responsible for our life, and we're responsible for living it to our best of our abilities with having the most beautiful experiences. And a lot of people are going to get in the way of that by just having opinions.
Oh, most definitely. Like,
Mhm.
you don't gotta go too far in anybody's life. We
Yeah.
all have those people that have those opinions. Sometimes to
side
your
eyes.
face, sometimes amongst behind your back to a group. Usually, people are always gonna have those opinions. They'll try to shoot 2 or 3 at you, to your face.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them, they won't be to your face because people are like that. People are real quick to talk when you're not around them, when they're in their little circle behind your back, and these could be your friends, you know?
Yeah.
They're talking all this, saying, oh yeah, he could have done this. Why is he doing that? Oh, that business plan sucks. Instead of encouraging you to do this and, you know, make those leaps, you know, those are the friends that you need. That's the family that you need. If your own family is not supporting you in your opinions and not in your opinions, in your goals, and are not having constructive opinions, because everybody's gonna have an opinion, you know. Some are good, like I said, some are really good, but most of them are bad. Don't listen to those bad ones. You should be able to classify which one is good, which one is bad. You know, don't let the haters determine where you're gonna be in life. That's the main thing about opinions.
Yeah.
They could really make or break a person.
Yeah.
And we're human beings, and as these social creatures, we listen a lot to other people.
Yeah.
You know, we're naturally gonna listen to your parents, your mom, your dad, your cousins, whatever it is. You naturally, most people think like that.
Yeah.
And this is why I want to get this out there. If somebody has an opinion, it don't mean nothing. At the end of the day, it don't mean nothing.
Exactly.
It's
Take
what
it with a
true.
grain of salt.
Exactly. Take it with a grain of salt. Maybe take 2 or 3 things out of a good opinion. Maybe take 2 or 3 things out of a bad opinion. You know, bad opinions also sometimes could be constructive. Just because of the constructive opinion doesn't mean like it has to make you feel good.
Exactly.
But it could lead you to somewhere. You know, just don't let an opinion or 2 or 3 or a few opinions just ruin whatever outlook, whatever goal you have. Don't let it get to you. People are real quick to talk.
And if you're one of those people that feel like you're gonna give in to the pressure, or you feel like you have to do what other people say, just block out the noise. Really think about what you want out of this life, what you want to become, what type of legacy you want to leave for your kids, all of that. And just do what you feel you need to do. Do what you feel is in your heart. You know what I mean?
Of course. Like, should we go into a depth to a closer example about
Sure.
opinions?
You have one. I mean, I have a lot, but
All right. I'm just saying, like, if did you have one in particular?
Okay, like when our son was born, a lot of people thought you need to baptize him, you need to baptize him, you need to baptize him, right? Remember that? And we had already spoke about, yes, we're gonna teach him spiritual lessons, we're gonna teach him about God, we're gonna teach him an array of stuff. But when they grow older, we want them to find their religion, if they have one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We want them to make that decision on their own. Nothing against people that baptize their children when they're babies, but that's just our take on it. And we receive so much backlash from that.
Oh my god. Yeah.
So much side eye, so much like, what the hell?
Yeah, like if we were some evil people or something like that.
Oh, you don't believe in God?
Yeah.
That doesn't mean we don't believe in God. That doesn't mean we don't believe in anything. Shit, we just want to give our children that that opportunity.
Yeah, just
because
for them
what
to
if,
choose.
what if we baptize them and when they grow up they want to be Buddhist? They're gonna feel some type of way. Like,
that's true.
The Buddhist people, they don't get baptized.
Yeah. Nah, well, it's a whole different religion.
Yeah, I know,
Even
but I'm just saying.
if they do get baptized, whatever it is, it's a whole different religion.
Like, no one knows what our kids are going to believe in if they're gonna pick a religion.
Yeah, that's true.
All we can do is just teach them about it, and when they get to that stage in life, they'll choose it.
Yeah.
They'll find what they believe in.
And that was an opinion that you could have been forced. Most people do get forced. Like, oh yeah, okay, so we'll baptize them. Like, no, like that's was one.
A lot of people
thing
also wanted it for the event, for the party that comes with it.
I think
a lot of people
do that.
were fighting for the godparent role. You know how many people are godparents and don't take care of their godchildren?
Most of them. And
That's just,
this day and age is like that.
It's just fighting for that role.
The history of that was just in case the parents died, you will have somebody to take care of your kids. And that was when people used to die left and right because there wasn't no technology. There weren't no doctors like that. We're in a modern day. You don't need none of that crap.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, some people believe in it, and that's fine.
That's
but
cool.
Just on our end, that's what people were fighting for. Oh, you gonna baptize them? Oh, for the ceremony, who's gonna be the godparents? This and this and that.
Yeah, and it's
no.
And at the end of the day, like we keep saying, it's nobody else's decision other than yours.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like don't get forced just because somebody says something.
Right. It's nobody's place, nobody's business, it's nobody's life.
Definitely.
So I just wanted to get that out there. Because I know so many people that once 2 or 3 people give them an opinion, they cave in.
Yeah, that's
like,
that's a perfect thing. They cave in.
Even if 100 people tell you this shit ain't gonna work, and you feel like it's gonna work, do it. Eventually, there is billions of people out there.
Yeah.
So you're gonna let 100 people say your business ain't gonna work?
Yeah,
that don't
definitely.
make sense.
Like
that ratio, 100 people to 1 billion people. Come on.
Yeah, like most people need to understand that if you don't try, you ain't going nowhere. Mm-hmm. If you don't work, how you gonna make money? You know what I mean? It's the same thing. Don't let 2-3 cats say, "Oh yeah, that's never gonna work."
Exactly.
How many stories have you seen where people, you know, look at all the rags to riches story.
Yeah.
People have always told them it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Guess what? They're millionaires right now.
Mm-hmm.
Who's gonna tell them it's not gonna work now? You know what I mean? If they would have listened to those people's opinions, where they would have been.
Right.
Still in the rags.
Exactly.
Now they're in the riches.
Yo, there's people wiping their asses with $100 bills. They could if they want to.
Yeah.
Because they didn't give up and they didn't let other people's opinion define them or their life.
Yeah. And that's what it is. Don't listen to those people. Even if it's close family, opinions don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Don't listen to them. Don't let them get to your head. It's easy when there's a family member telling you something to get into your head. Don't let it.
And just a close person.
Yeah, anybody that's
someone
close,
that you
exactly.
trust, someone that you think is trustworthy. You know, it's so easy to be influenced by them. Not realizing that, it's like I have full control of my life. No one else. A lot of people lose sight of that they have full control of their life.
I know. It's true.
They lose sight of a lot of things.
Only you have control of your life. You know? And if you're married, it should be a dynamic duo type of thing.
Right.
You guys should feed off each other's energy. And if people are telling you, "Oh yeah, you can't do it," you know what? Take that negative energy, convert it into positive energy. Use that as fuel.
Right. And if
to
you're
prove people wrong.
If you're in a relationship, don't let other people's opinions of your significant other
also
determine if you love them or not.
Oh yeah, like if you love somebody,
I know a lot of people like that.
They give in. Oh yeah, he's a little bit ugly. Blah blah blah. Yo, if you fell in love with that dude, why are you telling me? Like, you know what I mean? Why are you telling me? Oh yeah, that person's ugly. Like, what type of friend is that in the first place? You know what I mean? Like, if there was this one dude in high school, it was like he liked her. You know, I'm not gonna name no names because this person's probably gonna watch this, but he did say, "Oh yeah, she's a little bit ugly." You know, like if I would have followed that guy's and fought to his opinion, to his pressure, we wouldn't be together right now. You know, we wouldn't be together. But guess what I said? I was like, this guy's full of shit. You know, I saw it for myself. She's not ugly. Yeah. Like, what are you talking about?
Yo, and a week before that, he was in my messages on Skonex. Remember Skonex?
Oh yeah, Skonex.
Oh, everybody, hey, beautiful.
Everybody that was on Skonex, comment somewhere, like, do whatever you want. But whoever was on Skonex, let us know. Yeah, because that was a throwback.
Yo, yeah. So he was in my messages. He even had my phone number. We had a mutual friend. He used to text me all the time.
And that's a classic relationship opinion one.
Yeah.
Right
And I
there.
never liked them. It was just like, oh, okay, it was that person's cousin, actually. I was friends with his cousin,
Yeah.
and I didn't know that. Yeah. So, yeah, I was just like, oh, yeah, whatever, we could talk, whatever. As friends, being that I'm friends with his cousin, he wanted to take it to a whole nother level. And one day I asked them, like, because they went to the same school, like, oh, do you know Jose, whatever? And he was like, yeah, like, the
Which is
conversation
weird.
went dead. And then that's when he went
Yeah.
and told you, oh, I met your friend, whatever, whatever.
Yeah. On that. Oh yeah, she's ugly.
She look funny looking, this and this and that.
Yeah.
Please, my dude, you was in my messages.
People try to say things to manipulate your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let that get to you.
So yeah, that's an example. If you would have listened to him, we wouldn't have been together all these years. We wouldn't have all the experience we have. We wouldn't have these kids.
I know. Just
Totally
off of,
different
just
life.
off of that. Look, that's how crazy this world is. Just off of that opinion. Just off of that opinion. If I would have been like, you know what, it's true. He does look kind of funny, right? She does look kind of funny, whatever. And I would have just been like, oh, hey, whatever, bloop, bloop. Move on to the next chick. I wouldn't be with 3 lovely kids. I
Yeah.
wouldn't be with my lovely wife. I wouldn't be in this lovely house. Everything happens for a reason. And if I would have let that dude get to my head, you know, if I would have let him get into my head, this would have been totally different. That's
Yeah.
all I gotta say. With opinions.
By following and acting on other people's opinions, you are going to be blocking some of the biggest blessings in your life.
Yeah. It's that simple.
Yeah.
It's just that simple. Just those most people just want to satisfy others. That's what I feel. I think opinions affect people and they want to satisfy other people.
Yeah.
So in turn, they listen to those opinions, they act on those opinions, and guess what? They ruin their lives on
Yeah.
those opinions. And that's a shame. That's sad. That a lot of people, they have these hopes and dreams. They tell it to their friend, they tell it to their family, and they get shot down with these horrible opinions. People always got something to say.
So you
know?
move in silence. No one knew we were gonna do this until we're doing this.
Exactly. That's why, you know what? At the end of the day, especially if you have a significant other, that's it. That's the person you should be talking to.
Yeah.
That is the person that should be motivating you. You should be, more than everybody, you should be motivating yourself.
Exactly. Because then I understand some people don't have this relationship that we
Exactly.
have. So you gotta have your own back. You gotta trust yourself.
You gotta have your own back.
You gotta give yourself that love, that trust yourself. Get to that point. Because people think, oh, I can't have a relationship with myself. Yes, you can. And you should.
Oh yeah, you should. You definitely should have a relationship with yourself. And I didn't just like, oh yeah, I'm kissing myself. That's stupid.
Yeah.
In a spiritual, in a mind way, you know. You definitely should. You know what? Like, just listen to yourself. Turn off that outside noise.
Right.
You know?
That's the biggest thing.
And just motivate yourself and drive into those goals.
And in high school, if you would have listened to him, not based on just like, oh, just on the fact that he said, oh, I was a little ugly or whatever. If you just would have been like, oh, I want to be the coolest guy with the hottest girl and this and this and that,
Yeah,
we wouldn't be sitting here.
I know.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
And if even online, people on, like, this is what I don't get about this generation right now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get into this one. Opinions online. This is even worse. About people listening to opinions online. Why would you listen to some random dude online?
Exactly.
They don't know you. They don't care about you. X them out. If you're looking for advice on how to do something, whatever it is, and on a forum and somebody just shoots you down like, oh yeah, you don't have the things for it, blah 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 blah, forget about those people. Because you know what what's funny is that most people in this world, they want to help, but
Yeah.
most people concentrate on those negative opinions. Just take those negative opinions out. Just take them out,
Yeah.
and just concentrate on the good ones, on the constructive ones. Like somebody online, for real, you're gonna let them dictate what you're gonna do in your life? Get out of here. It's somebody online. If I'm not gonna let my own family member get to me, you shouldn't let a stranger get to you. Straight up.
Exactly. Like if they're not living with you, if they're not paying your bills, if they're not doing anything for you, go fuck them.
You know what? Even if somebody's paying your bills and they don't want to motivate you to do better, so what?
Yeah.
You don't
that's
gotta
true.
say fuck them, but
No, but I mean the person online.
I
like-
know, but I'm just saying, even at that.
Yeah.
So if somebody, like for example, you're young, you're still in high school, you want to do something, you want to go to a certain college, and your parents are not listening to you, do your own thing. They're still going to be your parents at the end of the day,
Yeah.
and they're going to give into it. Simple as that.
Mm.
You know? For those young listeners out there. Go
Yeah.
go after what you really want, because if you don't, you're really going to regret it. Trust me.
I know a lot of people that they went to a college that their parents wanted them to go to,
Yeah.
picked a career that they didn't really want, and they ended up doing it. And so those people are so sad, so unmotivated, so lost in life. It's like if you just would have thought for yourself, or would have followed your heart, you would
Yeah.
have been in so much better place.
And the reality of that is that most families are kind of like that, especially not the broke families, but the families that have kind of like they have some money,
They have a
been-
reputation.
have reputation.
upkeep.
Exactly, they want their kids to go to a certain school because I went to that school,
Mhm.
or they donate to that school, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
And maybe their kid just wants to do art. Oh my god, tell that to a doctor.
Yeah.
You know, to a parent that's a doctor. Oh, I want to do art. You know how it is. Hey, what they don't know is that you could be the next like biggest thing out there. You know, your art. People as humans, we have one of the most creative minds out there. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
people underestimate that. And if people are telling you that, oh yeah, don't do this, especially like I feel like in the performing arts and arts, those people, they get the opinion thing a lot.
Yeah.
So I want to tell everybody that, you know what, if you want to do whatever you want, people are throwing opinions left and right, forget about them.
Right. If you're an aspiring rapper, an aspiring singer, aspiring artist,
Oh yeah, that's big.
keep doing you. Doesn't
Like,
matter what
look-
other people think.
Look at all these random artists that made a name for themselves
Mm-hmm.
just because they kept the grind on.
Yeah. And I can't speak for other cultures, but I feel like in the West Indian world, if you're not a nurse, a lawyer, a doctor, that's it. You failed. Like
Yeah.
everybody wants their kid to be one of those. And
Yeah.
there's so many other careers to do and so many other passions to follow in life, but that's what they're stuck on. I don't know about now, but when I was growing up,
But that's how
That's all I heard.
that's how it usually is. Like in a lot, in most, it's just that parents, they kind of shelter their kids and they want their kids to choose this safe route, you
Yeah.
know, and that safe route is maybe not what you want, and that safe route is just gonna lead you to a mediocre life.
hmm
You know, you want that baller life. You want to be just free.
you want to be happy.
You want
the
to be
most
happy.
important thing.
Exactly. Do what you want. If you love computers, do you in computers.
Yeah.
If you love nursing, if you love like that type of stuff, do that. Want to be a doctor, you want to see a lot of trauma, do that.
help people.
You want to go into the military? Please join. You
Mhm.
know, parents hate that. Oh,
Yeah.
you're not gonna go into the military to die. Well, guess what? If a kid wants to do it, let him do it. I don't know. I know you don't agree with that. I got one right here.
I don't hate it, but you know, that's a whole different topic.
Hey, but
It's just they're my babies, so I want them to be safe at all times.
I
Even
know.
when they're 40, they're still my baby.
Yeah, but they're not gonna join it before they're gonna be 20.
I know, but
18
still,
or 17 actually.
there's a lot of people that join the military and just keep on and keep on and keep on.
Yeah.
More, what do you call that? Deployments?
Oh yeah, yeah, deployments, the more
When they re-enroll,
deployments,
yeah.
and contracts and all that.
Yeah.
Anyways, but let's wrap up opinion.
So yes, listening, I hope you got something from this. And I hope you really don't let other people's opinions affect you. Live your life to the fullest. Live your life the way you want it. Make choices that you know are going to fulfill your dreams and your hopes and your aspirations. Because you're not living for anyone else. You're living for you, and we only have one life to live.
Definitely. What I want to say on opinions is straight up forget about them. Opinions are just opinions. They're not facts. Let's bring it back to
Exactly.
elementary school. They're not facts. Opinions don't matter. Opinions are just opinion. Criticisms are different. Bad criticisms, F them too. You know? Just the overall thing that I want to get across is that stay on your goal. Stay on
Exactly.
you. Forget about everybody else and just stay true to you. You don't stay true to you, you might be doing the biggest mistake of your life.
And no matter how little it may seem, one little different action could change the whole course of your life. You could go onto a path that you don't even want. You know?
Yeah. Just one is we all have heard just one little second of thought changes your whole course in life.
Right, that one diversion.
It's crazy how how that is, and it happened to us. We met just on one little thing, led to one little more thing, that led to one little more thing.
That's a big things, important things, and we didn't let anybody's opinion take over
Yeah,
our journey, our path, our life.
and we're not letting opinions get to us now. So if there's any haters, I got nothing for you. Straight up, I got nothing for you. I'm not even gonna waste my time on you. For what?
Right.
And exactly, that's another thing. Don't waste your time on haters.
Don't pay mind to them.
Yo, the most thing that a hater hates is
When you ignore them.
when you ignore them.
Right.
They just they're not paying attention to me.
Right.
Like, so, you know, like, and that's how you should treat these
Right.
people.
Silence speaks volumes.
Exactly. There we go.
Yeah.
Especially in this topic. You
Right.
know? So this episode is a little bit is for the haters. You know? Everybody got haters. We definitely got haters. But this episode mostly goes for you guys out there want to do something, and we don't want you guys to have opinions create paths for you. Let you decide what you want to do. Opinions don't mean shit. Take that. Opinions don't mean shit. I couldn't say it any more straight up than that.
Live your life. Do you. Love yourself. Love your kids. of your significant other and keep your head in the game.
And
Keep
if
your
you
eye on the prize, all of that.
yeah, and if you're by yourself, just keep your eye on the prize. Straight
Exactly.
up, just keep your eye on the prize. Just mute that negative energy around you. Mute those negative opinions.
Mhm.
Mute it and just concentrate on your goal. And how I always say, how we always end it, is you have a goal, stay on it.
Right.
Any last words?
Yeah. This whole thing was pretty much what
All right, there we go. Episode 3.
Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Episode 3, opinions. There you go,
Right, yeah.
opinions. That's what we're gonna name it. Opinion.
So like, comment, subscribe to our channel, follow us on all social media platforms.
Go to Apple Podcast,
Right.
subscribe. We're gonna have an episode. And now we're gonna have an episode, like 3 episodes a week at least.
Yeah. We have a lot of stuff to talk to.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of things that we want to get across to people, and like we said, no matter whose opinion is gonna be thrown at us, we don't care. We're gonna dump 20 episodes a week, 5, 100. I don't care. We're gonna do what I want, what we want.
Oh, right.
You know what? Your opinion doesn't matter.
Alright, here's the thing.
Now, but all jokes aside, opinions we don't care about.
Right. And
Straight
neither should
up.
you guys.
So, like, if you're a hater watching this, just move on to the next person that cares about opinions because we don't care. You know, like if by now, like there's a set of haters that we have that they're our regular haters, like you know,
Oh,
and you know how
God.
you have the regulars, yeah, you have like the regular haters. Just give up and just move on to the next person, because it's not gonna work.
If it hasn't worked by now, it's not gonna work. Come on.
Yeah,
you
it's
got
too
it.
old. It's too old. Just and you yourself grow up, and maybe you should do something with your life too. Try something. Get a hobby. Whatever. Start podcasting. Jesus.
Yeah.
So, I think that's a wrap up.
Yes,
All right.
guys.
So yeah, follow us. Subscribe on the button down below. Hit the bell icon.
Like,
Like,
share.
share, subscribe again, and tell your friends to subscribe. We got the Twitter, we got the Facebook,
We have the Instagram
Instagram.
and Facebook.
Yeah, that's right. Say Facebook. So we're on all major social media platforms. We're on all podcast platforms. We're on, like I said, we're on Apple Podcasts. Spotify, I think, approved us already, and
Google.
we should be. I think, I don't know, maybe a Monday, which is tomorrow. Maybe they'll be on that. But anyways, we'll be on all major podcast platforms. Subscribe to them with your favorite podcast app, and that's it. Basically, and remember, is JNS Talks for
Right,
everything.
For everything. Mm-hmm.
JNS Talks
And our email, if you ever want to reach us.
is js@jnstalks.com.
But you can also reach us on social media.
Yeah, anywhere. And you got a question, DM, email, whatever. You know how to reach us. You know how to DM your little crush. So DM us just the way you DM your little crush.
All right, guys, stay up. Remember, don't let opinions phase you.
Yeah.
Do what you want.
There you go. I think that's a wrap.